Hello everyone, my name is Laura Nay. I'm the Agriculture and Natural Resources Agent here in Athens-Clarke County. We're here in our demonstration garden at the Extension Office, and I'm going to talk to you about pollinators and their importance in agriculture and their role in food security. First of all, did you know that almost a third of the food and fiber crops produced in the world require an insect for pollination? There are some crops, like corn that we have here, that's wind pollinated. The way that works is the pollen's produced up at the top in the tassels, and when the wind blows it's released and it falls onto the silks. When the silks are pollinated, they create each of the corn kernels. But most of the fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts that we have growing around the world require an insect to move the pollen from flower to flower. Some examples that we have growing here include pepper, okra, tomato, herbs, melon, cucumber, beans, berries, and sunflower. And that's just what we happen to have in our garden right now. As we can see, the services that pollinators provide are indispensable, and we have to be conscientious about how urban and rural land management affects the services that these pollinators provide. Whether you're managing a large farm or a small patio garden, there are some things that you can do to support pollinators. One thing you can do is plant for pollinators. There are different ways to do this. Trying to include native flowering plants into your garden, farm, or landscape can be helpful because native pollinator species have evolved with the native plant species to complete their life cycles. Planting a variety of plants that flower at different times of year can also provide food sources for pollinators year-round. Providing habitat for pollinators can be helpful, especially if much of the native landscape has been converted to development or farmland. Some examples of this are pollinator hotels. Pollinator hotels can be purchased or easily built on your own. Another very important consideration when managing your farm or landscape for pollinators is how you apply pesticides. Knowing the best timing for pesticide application, looking for pesticides that are targeted to a specific pest, or overall reduction of pesticide application through an integrated pest management strategy are all ways of reducing the impact of pesticides on pollinators. For more information about supporting pollinators, check out the University of Georgia publication, Protecting Georgia's Pollinators.